Price with Healthy Fit, here to bring you, by special request, a leg and booty builder workout from my Bikini body camp. Grab some weights, grab your water, and join me for a quick 30-minute workout. Starting at our mat, tipping at the hip, hands down to the floor, bend and straighten those legs. Warming up the hamstrings. Feeling that good stretch all the way up the back of the leg. Looking straight ahead, looking down at the mat. Straight ahead, down at the mat. Coming to the front of our mat, big inhale up, exhale, step back into your plank. Nice long line from your tailbone all the way up to your neck. Step forward into that runner's lunge. Sink down into the runner's lunge. Drop to your knee. Let's press open, pushing onto the blade of the foot. Good stretch there. Let's do that on the other side from your plank. Step forward, drop to your knee, press to the open side of the blade of the foot, leaning in the other direction. Step it forward. From your quad, calf, or the floor, let's reach into a right angle stretch, pushing back into triangle. Moving stretch, right angle to triangle. Having a long line, stacking your shoulders. Let's switch sides. Step back on the other side from your quad, calf, or the floor. Remember, this is your workout and your range of motion might be different from someone else. The important thing is you're getting after it, right? You're gonna feel great at the end of the workout. Couple more. Bending and straightening. Step it together. Feet are parallel. Same back into that squat. Adductor stretch, pushing to the outside. Alternate the legs. Press. So you're using your own muscle resistance as you squeeze, trying to keep your torso nice and tall. One more. Stepping wide into your sumo squat, chest nice and tall, shoulders open and wide. Right here, let's grab our weights for this next one. Sumo squat, calf raise. With a front raise, right here, squeezing your calves as you come up. Squeeze. Set your weights down. Last warm-up move, mountain climbers. If you have a chair and you don't want to get down on the floor, you can do them on a chair or the wall right here. Otherwise, get down on the floor, pressing through the palms, driving your knees up towards your chest. You can tap. You can run it. And step it in. Get a quick sip of water. So I mentioned that this workout, you don't have to have equipment. We're going to use some weights today. So you can use weights, or if you don't have weights, your water bottle is a good substitute for a weight. A gallon jug can also be a substitute for a weight. Or you can do no weights at all. That's perfectly fine. If you do not want to get down on the floor, I have my bar that I can use for some exercises here, or if you had a wall, you could do the exercises when we plank on the wall. You can also use a chair for this purpose, as long as your chair is sturdy and doesn't shift and move when you put pressure and lean on it. We will also be doing some exercises on the floor that if I need to demonstrate those in the chair, I will do that as well. You guys ready to get started? grab your weights. So the protocol for this workout today, we're gonna do 30 seconds of work, 15-second break. 45 seconds of work, 15-second break, then increase to 1 full minute before we get our last break and move on to the next exercise. So we'll be working through building our endurance on each of these. Again, you'll get that 15-second break, so if you want to increase your weights in between sets and you have more than one set of weights, go for it. Let's do this. Our first move is a deadlift with an upright row. So our deadlift, our chest is open, nice and tall, engaging our lower back right here. Tipping at the hip, reaching down towards our toes, pulling into that upright row. Tipping at the hip, feeling that good stretch in your hamstrings. Stretch. Pull it up to a T height. Don't go any higher than your shoulders. Squeeze. We've got 3 seconds left. Rest, shake it out. Increase your weight if you'd like to do so. Remember with these deadlifts, we want to keep our chest open and wide, tipping at the hip, engaging the core so we don't round our back. We want our back to be nice and flat as we come back into that deadlift. Let's do this. Now, since we're working our legs, these are a large muscle group. You can lift heavy. This will help build your endurance and your strength in your legs. Feel those hamstrings working. I'm feeling good. What about you? Again, we want to keep that neutral spine. So when you start, your head is straight ahead, and as you come down, you're looking down in between your legs, and then you're pulling up. 10 seconds left. And rest. Increase your weights if you'd like to do so. Now's your chance. Shake it out. Last set for the deadlifts. Tipping at the hip, engaging that lower back. You should feel those back muscles working right here. If you're not feeling those muscles engaged, your core is not engaged. That'll help you maintain that good form. We've got less than 30 seconds left. Pull. Let's add a little pause at the top. Pause, squeeze. Squeeze. Feeling your back muscles engage as you squeeze. Last one. Shake it out. Building on that move, we're going to challenge our balance a little bit with a single leg deadlift. Reaching down, bicep curl. Single leg deadlift. Our hips are square to our foot. Reaching down, lower back is still engaged. Curl. Now, you don't have to lift that leg off the ground. If you're not stable, do a small tip. Just take your toe off for a second and then finish your curl. All right, our break's up. Here we go. We're staying on that same side. We don't want to give it a rest. You might feel your ankles calculating and shifting as you do the work. This is a great ankle strengthening exercise, strengthening those muscles and those supporting tendons to prevent ankle injury, twisted ankles in the future. Push through. Are you feeling in that leg? That butt cheek's on fire, right? If it's not, I need you to increase your weight next time. 3 seconds left. Shake it out. I really want you to focus on control. Remember, if you're getting fatigued or wobbly, you have support options available to you. And you would do one arm for the bicep curl in that case. Last set, here we go. Square hips. Really extend. I want you to focus on the balance here. Point that toe. Slowly come up. Let's slow it down. Nice and slow. Squeeze that butt as you bring your body back up to a neutral position. Extend. Tap down as needed. This is your workout. Maybe you don't go as low. If you don't feel stable, then adjust your range of motion. We're almost there. 15 seconds left. Exhale as we push up into that standing position. Last one. Guess what? We need to give our other leg some love. Set it up. Remember your options. If you're using a chair or a bar for balance, right here. We're going to do one arm. Otherwise, both arms. Hips are square to the front. Engage your core. Flat back. Tap down that leg or float it the entire exercise for a little bit more balanced challenge. Shake it out. How are you guys doing? You feel good? Increase your weight if you'd like. You got 5 seconds left. Get ready, set it up. Let's work. Exhale, bicep curl. Nice and controlled. Squeeze. Find your focus. If you need to reset your foot and get back in it. You might find one side has better balance than the other. And today this feels like my more wobbly side. Definitely more calculation in my ankle as it's trying to get stable. And rest, shake it out. Last set, if you'd like to increase your weight, now's your chance. Get a sip of water or drink as you need it. Get those weights. Here we go. Tipping at the hip. This is our last set for this side. Squeeze as we press through the foot. Nice and slow, don't rush it. Extending that leg. Extend. Find your balance. I'm going to reset. We've got 30 seconds left. Push through. Your butt cheek should be screaming at you. Is it screaming? Well, you know what? A good butt looks good no matter what you're wearing, right? We've got 5 seconds left. Do me one more, please. Great effort. Moving into our next move, goblet squat. Grab those weights. I'm going to go with a slightly lighter weight. Our feet are pointing to the front here. We're going to squat and press out to the front. Press. Rest, shake it out. Assess how that felt with the weights that you selected. Because we're pushing out, we're using a long lever. It's a challenging move for your arms. You might need a slightly lighter weight than we had for the other movements. Press. Weight is in your heels. Wiggle those toes for me. Keep your chest up nice and tall. How are we doing? Now, we don't really have any hip movements in this workout today, but that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be breathing heavy, getting your heart rate up in that target zone. Because when you're weight training, you should be in your moderate impact or moderate intensity and getting your heart rate up into that target zone. Rest. How are we doing? Catch your breath. Get set up here. Here we go, last set of these. See if you can go a little bit lower. If you're concerned about getting up, use your chair as your target. Right here. Press. Or if you have a nice low sturdy box, you can get even a little bit lower. Give your butt a target. 30 seconds left. Exhale as you press up. Try to get those knees down towards the elbows or as close as you can without really bending over, keeping your chest nice and tall. 8 seconds. Give me one more. Shake it out. Next movement. Single leg squat, tricep extension. You notice what I'm doing here? We're really loading up that leg. Single leg squat, tricep extension. Stay on one side. So if you need the chair for balance, you're going to do one leg at a time and one weight. Keeping that arm pulled up to target the tricep. Shake it out. If you don't need the chair, you can also kickstand right here, putting most of your weight in the front leg. Here we go. Kickstand, drive those elbows up, or float the leg, finding that balance. Pulling up, squeezing the tricep. We're targeting right back here. Keep going. So when you do these, if you're back here moving your arm, it's not doing anything. Pull that arm up, feel the muscle engage, press back. Find your balance, come on. We've got 7 seconds left. Rest, shake it out. Assess your weights. Last set, 60 seconds. Now we're gonna switch legs because we don't want to be lopsided. Here we go, set yourself up. Single leg squat. Give me some good, nice, steep ones. Now you want to, if you're watching in the mirror, you want to watch this front knee to try to stabilize it so it's not as wobbly. You're going to see some calculation. As you can see for me, my ankle is adjusting, but I'm able to balance on that leg, building strength. Squeeze those triceps. Squeeze those triceps. I want to see them. Don't forget to send me your sweaty selfie. Last one. Rest. Shake it out. Switching sides. Get a sip of water if you need it. Set yourself up. Again, if you're using the chair, you're switching arms now. For the tricep, you can either float the leg or use a kickstand. Your choice. See what it feels like. Again, we want to make sure we keep those arms retracted. Rest. Because if we're just pushing like this, it's not doing anything. Bring your arm up to engage, then press back. All right, here we go. Chest nice and tall. Find your balance. 45 seconds. Try to track your knee over that foot. If you have a mirror, that's what's really helpful, to look at that. I'm breaking a sweat terrible over here. What about you? Gonna have to change my shirt before my next class. Press. You got this, 4 seconds. Push through. Amazing job. Shake it out. We got one more set. Give me your best ones. Really fatigue out that muscle. Set yourself up. Here we go. Single leg squat. Kickstand or not. Tricep. Pushing that tricep back. Reset if you need it. Find your focal point, whether you're looking at yourself in the mirror or a spot on the floor in front. 25 seconds left. Push through. I know that leg is burning. This is where change happens. When you feel like you can't do anymore, do a couple more anyways. Push through. 10 seconds. You got this. Stick with me. One more. And done. Whew. You did it. Nice job. That was a tough one. Good job. Let's finish. We got another exercise. All right. Glute bridge. Now, if you're on the wall, you're going to push your body off the wall for your glute bridge. Otherwise, you're getting down on the floor. Up and down. Squeezing. Nice long spine from your tailbone all the way up to your neck. Rest. If you need to pull your legs into your chest, you can. Here we go. This time, at the top, we're going to press out, in, down, up, out, in, down. Use your muscles for natural resistance. Really press out, squeeze in like a nutcracker. Squeeze down. Nice long spine. Imagine a yardstick from your tailbone all the way up to your neck. Rest. We've got one more set. Okay? We're going to change it up slightly for this last set. Come on up. Up. Walk it out. Out. In. Down. Up. Out. Out. In. Down. We're not even stopping at the bottom. Barely grazing the floor. Squeezing at the top. Feeling that squeeze right where your glutes connect to your hamstrings. Oh yeah. It's like a little butt lift exercise. Down. You got this. Feeling your lower back engage. This is core work. Almost there. We've got about 3 more. 2. Last one. Bring those knees into the chest. Great job. How do you feel? I hope you feel amazing. I feel really good. Let's cool down. Nice tall posture. Big inhale up. Exhale, reach down towards your toes, forward fold. Allow your head to drop. We're gonna stretch out those hamstrings. Roll it up one vertebrae at a time, big shoulder roll. Let's do that again. Big inhale up. And exhale. Stretch out those hamstrings. Step back into plank this time. Now, if you're on the wall or you're not getting down on the floor, remember your option here for your plank. Stepping forward into a runner's lunge. You can also be up here for your runner's lunge or down on the floor. Let's rotate in towards our knee. Again, stacking the shoulders open, your chest, feeling that good stretch all the way up your side of your leg, yeah? Other side. Step forward. Again, you have the option here, or if you're holding onto your chair, rotate and reach. Feeling that good stretch, that feels so good. Going back into our plank. I'm gonna start up here for our standing folks. From our plank here, push your bottom back, feeling that good stretch. And then you're gonna have a seat in your chair. Everyone else is gonna be in plank to down dog, pressing your heels into the mat. Leg up, pull it through into your pigeon. Right here, or off to the side. Got lots of options. If you're sitting in the chair, you're gonna cross down here or up at the top and lean forward for your pigeon. Are you leaning forward, getting that good stretch? Other side, down dog. Pressing back, single leg dog, pull that leg all the way through into your pigeon. Again, if you're seated, you're crossing your legs at the ankle or at the thigh. Lean forward, get that good stretch. Breathe deeply. Let's step it in. Quad stretch, find your balance. You can use your chair or bar for balance, driving those knees together. Nice tall posture. Sit back, leaning back, stretching out those hamstrings. Toe up, reach down, calf stretch. Allow your head to drop. Other side. Your breathing should have come back down to normal. Heart rate slowly coming down. Step back, lean into the hamstring, flex the foot, reach down, calf stretch, allow your head to drop. Roll it up. I hope you enjoyed our legs and booty builder from our Bikini Body Camp from Healthy Fit. All of our workouts are 30 minutes or less, fast and effective. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you next time.